You see it in movies and TV shows all the time. The guy who is secretly in love with his female friend. Believe it or not, that scenario happens quite often in real life too. You just have to know how to spot it. Hey ladies, my name is Amy North. I'm a relationship coach from Vancouver, Canada. And today I'm going to share with you 10 signs that your guy friend wants to be your boyfriend. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm sure there have been many situations where you felt romantically about a male friend too. So then, if there's a guy in your life who is currently your friend, then watch for these signs to see if he wants to be something more. Before I dive into this video, I want to quickly ask that if you enjoy it, then please show your support by subscribing to my YouTube channel. When you do, you'll be notified anytime I release a new video, and you'll also have access to my other dating advice videos. So then, let's get started. Number 1, he doesn't talk about or mention other women around you. Guys are known for talking about women, especially when they're in the company of friends. If your guy friend never gets in on the gossip when you're around, then it could be because his eyes are set on you. This also applies for dating. If he's never going out with other women or shows little interest in hooking up with anyone, then again, it could be because you're the one he's waiting it out for. If the feeling is mutual and you want to make him commit to you romantically, then visit my website, www.coachnorth.com, and watch the free video presentation. You don't want to miss it. Number 2, he does coupley things with you. Whether it's bra shopping, pumpkin picking, or being your date for Thanksgiving dinner, a guy friend that's willing to stick out the coupley stuff with you is doing so because he secretly wants to be your boyfriend. Think about it for a moment. How many guys actually want to go and see the latest chick flick, or think that attending a wine and paint party would be fun? Not many. If he's willing to be your plus one, then chances are he's secretly wanting more than a friendship with you. Number 3, he remembers things. So you told him about your bad airplane experience as a kid, your favorite ice cream flavor, or how certain songs make you want to cry, and he remembers everything. When a guy not only listens to you, but also remembers what you tell him, it's for a reason. Think for a moment about how many conversations your guy friend, or anyone for that matter, has had over the course of, say, a week or month. Lots, right? Well, some of those conversations stick, others don't. So then, when a man remembers something you've told him, it's because he has mentally noted your story. Why? Because it means something to him. For instance, think about the difference between an acquaintance or friend and a boyfriend. The difference between what an acquaintance or friend remembers versus what a boyfriend remembers is infinite. So, if your guy friend knows you inside and out, it's because he's taking the time to log the things you tell him, because he cares about you and probably wants to be your boyfriend. Number 4, he flirts with you. Now, this one may be tougher to spot, especially if you're really close friends with the guy. But if you notice that he's recently become flirty with you, then it could be his way to gauge your feelings towards him, or to hint that he's into you. You have to give him credit here, because it takes guts to do this, especially since there's a friendship at stake. If you're into him too, then go ahead and flirt back. When you do, sparks will fly. Number 5, he's touchy with you. Have you noticed that your guy friend tends to stand close to you, hugs you whenever he sees you, or finds reasons to touch, say, your arm or back? If so, it could very well be because he's romantically into you. Now, it's important to pay attention to whether or not he's like this with others too. If he is, then it could just be his personality. However, if you're the only one he's getting physical with, then you should know why. Number 6, he's protective of you. So he finds that you're going on a date and has 20 questions about who the guy is. Or better yet, he knows you're seeing someone with a bad rep and voices his concerns over you getting hurt. If your guy friend is constantly guarding your heart and standing up for you, then it's probably because he has feelings for you. If he sees what a prize you are, then he's going to want to make sure that no one takes advantage of you. Although he may seem overbearing at times, don't push him away. He only wants what's best for you. And he may think that's him. Number 7, he looks for your approval. Women are notorious for asking if they look okay or for input when it comes to men in relationships. Guys, on the other hand, tend to care less about these sorts of things. I mean, most of your guy friends aren't going to ask for your opinion when it comes to buying a new outfit, and few will worry about your opinion when it comes to musical tastes, or even women they're dating for that matter. Why? Because you're just friends. So then, if your guy friend is looking for approval, it's probably because he's subtly trying to impress you, or perhaps even attract you. Number 8, he compliments you. Or better yet, he notices the little things. As you've probably experienced at some point or another, guys are notorious for overlooking things. In fact, one time I went from being a brunette to being a redhead, and it took my male boss 3 weeks to notice. If your guy friend picks up on the little things, be it new glasses or frames, or a different perfume, it's because he notices the little things about you, and he does so because he's into you. If he's quick to compliment you anytime he sees you, then chances are he's got it bad for you. Number 9, he acts like a gentleman around you. He holds open the door, picks up checks, and chooses his words wisely around you. Rarely do you hear him say anything rude or inappropriate, and he's always the best listener. In other words, he respects you. In fact, he may even make the guys you date look bad because he's the perfect date. Who knows? This level of respect for you could be the reason he hasn't made a move on you yet. Now, last but certainly not least, number 10, he always has time for you. A guy friend who wants to be your boyfriend will always have time for you. It doesn't matter what time of day or night it is, you can call him, he'll answer, or at the very least call you back the moment he sees you're trying to reach him. If you need someone to vent to about your terrible day or want to talk about life's problems, he'll be the first to listen and will do whatever he can to put a smile on your face. What I'm getting at is that if your guy friend is willing to drop what he's doing to be there for you or makes his own plans based around your availability, then yes, he wants to be your man. Don't mistake this for friendship. If these signs are there, then there's clearly more to the picture. Before I wrap up this video, I just want to say that if you notice your guy friend is into you and wants to be your boyfriend, then it's very important that you think about what you want before you make a move. After all, you don't want to lose a great friend in the process, so be fair to him and don't lead him along or take advantage. Well then, there you have it, 10 signs to look for in your guy friends. If you have any questions or comments about what I've covered, then please feel free to post those in the comments below and I'll do my best to get back to each of you. And again, if you enjoyed this video, then please take a moment and hit the subscribe button below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.